On this senior special of SHS Today, we take a last look at Joel Miller's Nerd News. Then, we ask some seniors about their favorite high school memories. Then we take a look at their graduation parties. And finally, ask them about their post-high school plans. All this and more on another episode of SHS Today. Good afternoon, Saline, and welcome back to this senior edition of SHS Today. I'm Dan Brodie.
And I'm Mary Mitchell. Let's get started. Strive is presenting the first ever SHS Outdoor Movie Night featuring Toy Story at 9 p.m. on May 22nd at the high school track field. Food and games begin at 8:30, tickets are $5 each, and children under 5 years old get in for free, so bring out your lawn chairs and support Saline's Strive.
And now, here's senior Joel Miller's final episode of Nerd News.
I'm not going down so easily. Here's my last episode of Nerd News. Disney Infinity 3.0 has been announced, and as expected, it features Star Wars. Players will be able to play as iconic Star Wars characters and play in playsets based off of the prequel and original Star Wars trilogies, with a third playset for The Force Awakens being released at a later date. There will also be playsets based off of the Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Inside Out. Tony Hawk is coming back to gaming. Activision has announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 will be released on PS4 and Xbox One later this year. The game will return to the classic Pro Skater gameplay last seen in 2002, featuring pro skaters new and old, as well as Create a Park returning, with players being able to share their created parks online. Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, and more are going to Universal. In an effort to expand the appeal and reach of its characters, Nintendo has partnered with Universal Parks and Resorts to bring Nintendo characters to Universal theme parks. Universal currently has theme parks in Los Angeles, Orlando, Osaka, and Singapore. Nintendo announced more details in the future. Just had to get those big stories out before I go. It's been fun. For last time, I'm Joel Miller. Goodbye.
Before we start looking ahead at what's to come for our seniors, Alec Clark gives us a look back on some of your favorite high school memories.
Those graduating high school will be celebrating the things to come, but the past isn't dead. I sat down with some of this year's graduates to ask them, what things about high school will they always remember?
I guess the most important thing that I've learned throughout high school is how to interact with people and best prepare myself for college and life ahead.
My favorite part about high school was probably all the friends I made.
Participating in marching band, actually, like going to the games, being in the environment where all our high school teams just appears and like supports our football team, and we just really become one giant unit.
I approach things with a little bit more maturity than I did in the past, and I really do believe people can see the difference in me from when I first came here and graduating very shortly. I'm not as nervous about the prospect of going to college, and I'm just really excited.
My favorite part about high school was probably all the friends I've made over the years, even the ones that have gone off to college. I've gotten to know them so well and become more close with them.
It's just such a positive atmosphere. It's just, you can learn so much from everyone around you.
I'm gonna miss it. Regretfully, I'm gonna miss it, but I'm ready to start my next chapter as well.
Thanks, Alec. It's great to remember all the things that made high school special. Senior Award Night will be May 27th at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. All local scholarships will be awarded at the ceremony. And now, Alex Clark brings us some ideas for hosting your graduation parties.
The end of the school year is approaching, and seniors are getting ready to graduate. And what best way to celebrate than with a party? But some seniors don't know what they want to do for their grad parties. Well, I'll be showing you some fun ways to make your party a blast. A good way to celebrate would be to throw a backyard bash, a more low-key event where you can have a barbecue and some fun backyard activities. Or if you have a pool in your backyard or neighborhood, you could host a pool party. And if you don't have a backyard, how about renting a place? Either a room in a hotel, restaurant, or bowling alley. The party doesn't have to just be restricted to your backyard. And if you don't feel like making your own food, you can have a potluck, where your guests can bring in their own special treats. And if you don't really want to have a party, how about going on a big trip with your friends or family, or just by yourself? Now let's go take a look what some other seniors are doing for their grad parties.
I'm having it at the Tri-County Sports Club on June 28th.
We're having my relatives from Maine come over, as well as friends from around here, and we're all just getting together at my house, having some food, playing some yard games, but nothing special.
Yeah, it's going to be like 4 to 9, you know, lots of food, Jimmy John's, getting them to cater, and my mom's going to do the decorating.
I am having a grad party at my house with a lot of friends and just hanging out, celebrating my high school accomplishments.
I hope all of this helped you to plan your party. I'm Alex Clark, signing off.
Thanks, Alex. And finally, seniors, our long-awaited graduation ceremony will be Sunday, May 31st. Rehearsal starts at noon and commencement will begin at 6 p.m. We look forward to seeing everyone there.
And with high school coming to a close, it's time for our seniors to begin their next stage in life. Phoenix Vlausen talks to some seniors about their plans for after high school.
With school nearly finished for our seniors, we asked many of them what they would go on to do after Saline.
Right now, I am planning to go to Central for 4 years for marketing and business. And then after that, I want to do my master's at Grand Valley.
After high school, I'm planning on going to college at Western. I'm thinking I want to study either English education, music education, or video media production.
I'm going to go to Washtenaw Community College to get my prerequisites, and then hopefully transfer over to Eastern after that to earn my degree in elementary education.
I'm planning on going to Indiana University Southeast, which I'm really excited about.
We then asked about the students' influences here at Saline.
A lot of the things that have influenced me are teachers.
Every time I would go into class and we'd do something fun, I would think about, oh, this would be so fun to do with my students.
I took marketing with Mrs. Stemmer and I completely loved it. So I was like, I really want to do this for the rest of my life.
And finally, our students share the most important lessons they've learned.
I think one of the biggest things from all my classes is just patience. Everything works out at the end. Don't get stressed out for a lot of things.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be strange, because college is the place to be different and discover who you are and things that you never realized that you liked before.
Try new things, because you never know what you're going to love.
Have fun with it, I guess.
For the last time, I'm Phoenix Vlausen. Back to you in the studio.
Best of luck to all of our seniors.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. We hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in next week for a Q&A with Saline Strive, a culinary showdown, and an exclusive interview with the new assistant principal, Mr. Kirk Evanson.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at SHS Today. Signing off for the last time, I'm Mary Mitchell.
And I'm Dan Brodie.
Have a great weekend, Hornets.